Hi all, welcome to G's first video for like 2 months, but obviously with everything going on it's been a bit hard, but hopefully you enjoy this folks. Let's get into it. SIF Sarr's Adidas player, and I'll actually be honest, it looks a nice looking card from a pace and dribbling perspective, and when you break it down for SIF Sarr's, this card will link up really nicely but also will play very useful into Bowman and Ward and others that are in that silver category. Like for 3 wins, nice card. Obviously the boosts are going to be a bit annoying because you've got to wait forever for I think the dribbling boost to hit 99. That's what it looks like, but I'll go into stats for Gordon in due course. So Teams of Week 9, a bit of a letdown, not as good as it could have been. Just have to take with what you get. From a trading perspective, the only cards really that are going to be kind of traded with this week will be Emi Martinez, Mela, Sarr, Mbappe, Kane. They're the main ones. You can, to an extent, probably say Zambo and Guisa. Loosely Hoffman, because he's an 84, so he's not going to. He'll probably be a discard like 11k. So there might be a little bit of room. Yoma is kind of the same. From a naughty perspective, you can factor in Sarr into this because obviously as he's in form, people have been doing Nkunku and Vinicius Jr. already in the same bracket. Naughty trading method basically is listing the first in form for the price of the second. People get on the snipes by mistake, and you just basically try and make double your money or whatever, depending on what the price of the second in relation to the first is. Looking at it, like Mbappe is going to not be cheap. We know that right away because obviously back to back on terms of Mbappe and Neymar. That is kind of what that comes down to. So it's be wary with the supply for them. Is going to be low. Kane's going to be one of these ones. He's like Benzema. Like he isn't going to be a huge sum of coins, but he will be like, give it the weekend, prices will kind of like level out nicely for like Kane, Sarr, Mbappe, even Cornet. To be honest, as much as Cornet has his rule breakers, and the rule breakers is like 70k, it is worth noting that when you break the inform to the rule breakers down, the biggest difference is the shooting. Because he has 18 less shooting on the rule breakers, but has 9 more defending on the rule breakers. So it is worth factoring in. But I suppose obviously you're buying a left back version to a left wing, but it's just one more pace improvement. It's worth factoring in as well. But for me personally, the featured team of the week, I feel they've just, the concept is great, the execution has been pretty poor. Like this is the week where it could have been Zambo and Guisa. They could have even done Shaqiri. Wouldn't have hurt. Like Shaqiri suddenly to an 84, because if Leon were to get the boost as well, then it suddenly puts him to an 86. But I know in theory they probably wouldn't have done Shaqiri for that reason. Everyone was kind of predicting Bardi as the featured team of the week player, so I can understand that regard, but Hoffman's just kind of a weak card. If I'm honest, Hincapié, now when you look at him, imagine him as an 82, he'd actually be a not bad card. Like people would be like, geez, a 78 rate, he's not really that useful. But if you were to put him as 85 pace, 40 shot, 70 pass, 73 dribbling, 85 defending, 83 physical or something, it just infinitely makes him much more usable, and it's like alternative to Garvidal and Bundesliga centre backs. There's not many amazing options, but it just changes things up really, because like Soboslai, Zambo and Guisa, Estaquio, like I wouldn't even do Trimmel, like do the your marginally improve, you'd be marginally improving. It's the concept, just it's there to be executed a little bit better. Like Mela, for example, you're not really going to do him because obviously he has a better version for his Road to the Knockout card at 82, but only marginally better. But for me, in terms of trading wise, for this week, I will probably take advantage of Cornet's rule breakers, because I think some people will look at that as a card to kind of jump on. But for Gordon, obviously that is the next bit of the focus. 72 rated, I'm going to assume he'll be 74 by the time obviously all the boosts kick in. So he's been given a +8 pace boost, +11 on shooting and drip passing, +20 dribbling, +5 defending, +10 physical. What that pretty much utilises across the board is +8s, +11s, +10s across the board. Obviously in the dribbling department it's +19 agility and balance, 17 reactions, 20 ball control, 21 dribbling and 18 on composure. So he's certainly a competent dribbler on the ball. For me, composure is just high enough at 80 where it makes a difference, so not as different matter. In Silver Stars, this card should be up there with one of the best in the mode this year because of that pace and dribbling. Yes, the strength's not the best, neither is the stamina, but in terms of the game mode, it will be perfect. It will tick all the boxes, this card. And because he's in the Premier League, it helps even more. By the time he eventually goes to 99, the ball should hopefully stick to him like glue, and then he will probably have like 97 agility, 96, 95, like we'll say +10s across all his dribbling stats. We'll see where it makes him any much better is a different matter. But for me, if it was me, I would be all over this card in a heartbeat and say, do him, get him in your Silver Stars team, you'll enjoy him. Get Ward, get Bowman, get others that link into the team, you'd be sorted in no time. You'd be able to do probably the objectives even quicker. But in terms of content, Team of the Week 9 could have been a lot better, but Silver Stars, if I'm honest, is where the hype and the interest is. No player SBCs, Liga and Bundesliga Player of the Month SBCs will be due in due course. I will maybe put up quick guides on them as well. But let me know, folks, in the comments down below who you're going to trade with Team of the Week 9 even, and also from if you're going to do Gordon or not. So smash like always, folks, sub to the channel if you're new, follow me on Twitter, Legend, and I'll catch you all later, folks.